Okay, you're good to go.
Awesome, thank you.
Hillbilly Hustler said hello.
Alright, bros. Let's get going there. We'll try to anyway. Alright, now. Play operations because these it's still going. We give it a try. Yeah. Bender's our left of it. I guess. Now. Oh no, dudes. So betcha. So, okay, brother.
Action stations.
Good luck, everyone. Good luck and fair seas.
Yeah.
Good luck and fair seas. Awaiting instructions.
Well, this would be interesting. Okay.
Dash it all.
Who's not learning?
What? Enemy force sighted on the horizon. Neptune's beard.
I need intelligence data.
Help you, a dumbass. Really already, huh?
Enemy battleship detected. Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes to port.
Oh, cut, bitch. Bang, bitch.
Good game, everyone.
Yeah.
Torpedoes astern. Torpedoes astern. Torpedoes astern. Torpedoes astern. Torpedoes astern. Torpedoes astern.
Okay.
Returning to ship.
You fucking unloaded on you, dude.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Alright.
Stone the crows.
Yeah.
Engine boost activated. Fighter airborne.
Hey, little fella.
Cruiser detected.
Fighter destroyed. Hull breach. Taking on water quickly.
Not really counting because I don't want to play this. Well, I just realized I got all those islands on it. So I don't need to play this with all them on it. Well, boy, ain't you fuck, Chuck? Yeah. Sure are, ain't you, pal? Well, what happened, Captain? I tell you what happened, you friggin' lost. Alright, bro. Let's see here. Browser back. Browser back. What we got for browser? Horsepower. Tier 6s. Those will last till about 5. I'm on to, yep. Get all we can get right there, how about? Cause, I got one for you snowflake motherfuckers. That's a good one. What Texas has done. Say you like it. Let's say you won't. It's I liked it. I liked it myself here. Let's say you won't though. Alright, Rose, check us out. Say what you think about it.
Subscribe to The Y'all, a weekly dispatch about the people, places, and policies defining Texas, produced by Texas Tribune journalists living in communities across the state. Lubbock. The city council here on Tuesday voted to strip funding from a popular free monthly arts walk after a council member suggested the event promoted a drag show. The 5-2 vote strips the Louise Hopkins Underwood Center for the Arts of $30,000 of tax dollars collected from hotel stays, about a quarter of the funding for the First Friday Art Trail. The council suggested the money was used to promote drag shows and LGBTQ plus programs marketed as family-friendly. The City Council's vote is the latest example of Texas elected officials seeking to limit the role of LGBTQ plus people in civic life. During the 2023 legislative session, state lawmakers approved several bills, including one that sought to ban drag shows in public places.
I was in.
LGBTQ
Listen to what Texas
and
did.
free speech advocates called it unconstitutional. At the same time, local school boards and city councils have pushed
They will not
policies
want to
that
put
limit
up with
access
a
to
brush.
certain books in libraries
Or
and
they start that
access
shit.
to restaurants. Backlash in Lubbock has been swift. Residents and members of the arts community decried the vote, which they say was unexpected, as it wasn't explicitly on the agenda. The council did have an agenda item to approve the grant money. Glasheen, who was recently elected to his first time on council, wanted to pull the item from the agenda to remove the art trail as a recipient of the money. Glasheen said it wasn't appropriate to target children with child-friendly LGBTQ plus workshops. It's certainly not appropriate.
Texas ain't dumb. They know who the next president's
going
gonna be, dudes.
Council member Christy Martinez Garcia, who represents the north side of Lubbock where the art walk takes place, looked puzzled when the discussion
There's no
started.
place around
She
kids,
later said
dudes.
she was blindsided
I mean,
by it.
in all honesty,
I don't think anybody was prepared for this, Martinez Garcia told the Texas Tribune.
yeah, it's
More
nice,
people attend First
Martinez.
Friday than vote.
Miss
Martinez Garcia
Garcia
described
is.
the trail as a hugely successful event that attracts about 20,000 people monthly. She said it's in the city's best interest to be inclusive. We need to make it open for anybody and everybody.
Well, what they need to do is make it, it's fine and dandy.
Told her fellow council members.
As long as the kids don't
Appreciate
see
your
it,
input,
you know?
But it's so important that we don't pick who we are representing. Lubbock's new mayor, Mark McBrayer, agreed with Glasheen, saying the city has no business spending taxpayer money promoting sexualized performances. I love the First Friday. I've enjoyed it many times, McBrayer said. I think it's unfortunate they chose to go in this direction. I can't support spending money. It's a slippery slope. McBrayer said he supports enhancing cultural activities in Lubbock, but the people who host it need to take the temperature of the community in which they exist. In a statement, the Louise Hopkins Underwood Center for the Arts, which manages the trail, said it was disappointed and disheartened by the decision. The center said it was
no
not
more
concerned
kitties
about
for
the
you
funding
fucking
request
pedophiles,
when
huh?
asked about the LGBTQ plus programming by the city council beforehand. The programming in question was not
Straight
on
up.
local property, but rather a separate entity in control of their own creative programming, the statement said. Lindsay Maestri, executive director for the center, said that will impact the city's downtown economy along with
It's
vendors,
not gonna hurt their
artists, and
economy,
businesses
man.
who participate in the event.
I'll never
Maestri
fucking
said
gay
they were
show
surprised
her.
by the quick response from the community, which includes donations to the center. If they cut it this year, they will probably continue to cut it, Maestri said. Civil Lubbock, which administers the grant, said in a statement that the funding requested covers marketing for the art trail, a trolley service, musician and artists' fees for those performing on the Art Center campus, and security.
Drag
There are more
queens
than
will get
15
paid
venues
today.
that participate on the trail, and each venue is in charge of its own programming. Martinez
really?
Garcia has requested to put the item on the agenda for reconsideration at their next meeting. She also said she's going to be more cautious of council meetings going forward.
I'd
It's
say
evident
she
that
better
the culture
be.
we had changed. It's a different style of leadership, Martinez Garcia said.
Engine boost
I think when we
activated.
come to the dais, we need to be respectful of each and our districts. Big news. Director and screenwriter Richard Linklater, NPR president and CEO
Like I said,
U.S. Representative Pete Aguilar, Democrat, California, and Lucy Baines Johnson will take the stage at the Texas Tribune Festival, September 5th to 7th in downtown Austin. Buy tickets today.
that's Lyndon Johnson's daughter, her granddaughter. I forget which. I think granddaughter. Pretty sure granddaughter. Lyndon Baines Johnson was a cocksucker. That's a fact. You want to blame Vietnam? Lyndon Baines Johnson. Fact. Straight up, man. Johnson went into Vietnam knowing good and goddamn well that he was, that he started the war. The French come when they were, they were abandoning it, Vietnam that was, because they'd bushwhacked them. The Vietnamese had, and there's kind of really no getting around it at the time about it. They ended up scalping them like custard. That's true. Which General Westmoreland's movie "We Were Soldiers"
All stations. Concentrate fire.
Mel Gibson was in. That's a true account of Vietnam, and how they ended up using the Hueys, putting them as cavalry, and
Autopilot mode disabled.
goddamn dude,
Engine boost
you
deactivated.
bitch prick, motherfucker. But then they it's slow, bro. Very slow. I didn't even see that going down there. I forgot about it for a moment. We'll get it though. But anyway, damn, we missed that. You damn joking, huh? What's it turning out? Kinda. I think I'd hit it. Yeah, it hit it. Johnson, anywho, he took that as an insult or something. So they come up with a big plan that they would act like they were attacked. That's no shit. It's part of history. And then they turned around when that didn't kind of work, but they went ahead and did it anyway. And then you had Vietnam. Kennedy wouldn't touch it. He wasn't worried about it. He didn't want no part of it. But Johnson did. Johnson absolutely did.
The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir. The ship is on fire.
Yes. That's what burn last time.
Boost activated.
Can't do nothing about it, bros. Not yet, anyway. But that's the truth about that. And Johnson, he kept us in Vietnam, man, knowing good and damn well that they wasn't going to win.
Torpedo tubes destroyed.
Damn, boy. But they did it any damn way. We're going to get some better points or we're going to go down. It's simple as that, bro. I'm a hell. Anyway. But, that's the truth about that.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Frigger. They knocked their torpedoes out on. Uh-oh.
Problem solved, sir.
Time's gonna hit us. But that was the case of that. Good morning, bro. It's 4 a.m. here. It's morning, but good evening to you, dude. Hope you're having a good evening there, bro. Or in my case, it's like I said, it's 4 a.m. It's morning here. But yeah, I got the. Oh yeah, Calgary, Alberta. Yeah, it's 4 a.m. here, my friend. I guess technically it's 1:53 there, right? Technically it's 3:53 here, so almost 4 a.m. I thought, well, no, I guess Alberta's toward the yeah. I'm glad you stopped in, bro. So you're Alberta, Calgary, Alberta, north of Montana. Yeah, that's about what I was thinking. Not about Montana. I figured you was in that line, along the line. I live in West Virginia myself, bro. Bordering Ohio. I live in the well, I guess it'd be the Midwest part of West Virginia. Not too far away, bro. You know, not too far at all. I think we can be in Canada in about 8 hours from here. Let's do this again, bro. I'm using these blue ones. I'm trying to finish this guy off so I can put him back in the chefing. Did you? Canada's a very nice place too, bro. I think it is. I've been there before. I've been to shit. Let me remember. It's been so long ago. It was back in the 90s that I went. We went down in I think it was around Ontario that we went. Or it might have been Montreal. We did some excavation work and stuff up there. It was back in the early 90s. Can't remember, in all honesty, can't remember exactly what part of Canada. Could have been Toronto that we went. It was really pretty there. In a way, it reminded me of West Virginia, where your hills are so steep. That's West Virginia's that way. Got really big mountains. It was really nice. I enjoyed being there. We was there a couple weeks. We was doing reclaim work. That smack there get you killed. I rank my captains up in operations. When I get up real early like this, I tend to play this. I played the game of ranked earlier. We won. Surprisingly, I didn't think we would, but we did. Yeah, I take it you play the World of Warship. I heard Calgary had really big mountains. They've had the Olympics in Calgary, haven't they? Seems like I remember them having the Olympics or for the Winter Olympics. Yeah, you guys have got some really big mountains, haven't you?
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
I love the mountains, man. I truly do. Give me a place like that. I'd take a place like that over a city any day of the week, dude. I mean, and that's honest. Where I used to live in '88, yeah, I thought so. It was along that line. Where I live now, it's closer to Ohio. They ain't got the big mountains up in here like they did down in the southern part of West Virginia where I come from. I moved up here 3 years ago, and which I like it here. I really do. But it's not like down there. The mountains down there is much bigger than the mountains here. Here in I live in Point Pleasant. You ever hear of the Mothman? That's that's a big thing around here. I mean, it's like a 58-year-old lie that they're probably smoking dope and seen it. That's what I've always said about it, man. You know, it's a shame they got doped up and started that, but that's where I live at now. Not too far from it. I don't live in the city of it, but it's more like farmland here than where I was.
Dash it all.
Yeah, you've heard about it. Yeah, I mean, the people around here, a lot of them don't like it, but a lot of them do. They have a festival every year for it, and matter of fact, it's coming up here in a couple of months. They come from all over for that. They got a big statue out there of him. That they've had erected. That's a big steel statue. It's something else, man. I mean, a lot of them they really go for it, but. I mean, whatever honks their odors about it, you know what I mean, man, I don't buy into it, you know, myself, but a lot of them people do. I mean, they're all for that. Wow, some of them, man, they think that shit's real. But when that Silver Bridge fell out there, there's a, they said they spotted him on it, and I mean, and it's just been that ever since that bridge fell, that they started that stuff. And I mean, myself, I don't buy into it. I really don't. I mean, I believe I'd buy into aliens quicker than I would that crap. I've seen some big buzzards up here, I will say that, you know. But far as the Mothman itself goes, I mean, I honestly don't buy into it. I just don't, man. I mean, down there, yeah, they, I think it was in the 60s they come up with that crap. Let me lock in this other one. Oh, shoot, I thought it would. There we go, into the turb, sir. Damn, there's his bell. Damn, he stopped, ain't he? We should get a good hit on him right there, man. But, they buy that festival here does good. I mean, I honestly myself think that they were more than the people that died over the bridge accident, more than worried about that crap, you know what I mean, because there's quite a few people died when that bridge fell, the Silver Bridge, and in a way, I think it's kind of an insult to them about it, but like I said, a lot of them, buddy, they really buy into it about it, you know. God damn it, Barley missed me. We must be, no, we're all pretty well tight. They, according to them and the lore about it, they got a picture out there of something. I don't know what it is, man. I mean, I'll give them that there's something on that bridge. They were before it fell, but they say it was the Mothman. But I mean, in all honesty, I truly don't buy into it myself about it. I mean, looks like a buzzard to me, bro, to be honest. Or something of that nature. It definitely, I mean, they said they've sent that they've sent it off and had it analyzed and shit. It was they can't really tell. I mean, you know, with cameras and stuff back in the 60s, they didn't not like today's technology, you know what I mean? It's yeah, could have been big ass Steagle. It definitely could have been. I don't think it was no damn Mothman, bro. I mean, not to lie about it. It just, like I said, tourist trap, and there's a little, I don't even know if you could even really call them a hot dog vendor down the road there. They call it hillbilly hot dogs. People come from all around to eat there. And I swear, bro, I mean, place looks like a dump. I mean, in all honesty, looks like a dump, man. And they come from all over. I mean, the outside, I've eaten hot dogs there. They're okay. They're not the best I've ever had, you know. And I mean, they honestly ain't. They're not the best I've ever had, far from it. But and the place itself looks like a dump. And buddy, they come from all over to eat hot dogs at that place, and I honestly don't see why. I mean, like I said, it looks like a dump to me, man. But they come from all over to eat there. I mean, the place got just old vehicles, and just a little bit of everything around it, and it genuinely looks terrible. Looks like a dump. Looks like a garbage dump, man. And they come from all over to eat there, dude. And I mean, like I said, I've eaten there. It's they do decent hot dogs, but they're not the best I've ever had. I mean, far from it. Another tourist trap around here. And not long ago, I was reading on Facebook. They were talking about it. It was on that Dives and Diners, or on the Discovery Channel, and they were talking about it, and I mean, like I said, I just, they were saying, well, it was on her, and I said, well, it kind of really don't matter that much, you know, in my opinion of it, because that don't mean that it's all that when it comes to it, you know. To me it doesn't, but, yeah, I do too, bro. Where I was from down there in Gilbert, West Virginia, they ATV, Hatfield McCoy Trail, they call it. Now that's big down there, and wow, they'd act ungodly down there, man. I mean, honestly, ungodly the way they'd act, and I hated seeing the tourists come. They'd disrespectful, ride through town naked, you know, crap like that. I mean, you don't want your kids,
Ship is on fire.
we're burning, bro. You don't want your kids to see crap like that out of people. I mean, come and treat your town and stuff like it's a dump, you know. Ain't nobody wants that, man. But them guys, that's what they was doing, man. It's pretty damn bad. I heard that, bro. You have a good night's sleep there, dude. It was nice meeting you, bro. Well, we didn't get that one, did we? Hey, you have a good evening, bro, really. Hope you get you some... Oh, shit, we're gonna get the side dug out of it, sure, bro. Damn, boy. We're not dodging nothing. Yeah, we're gonna go sinking. Ain't that nice? That'll be alright. I believe we can survive it.
Fighter airborne.
I guess we're gonna survive this. Yeah, we got the aircraft carriers. So. Thanks for the sub, bro. Really appreciate it, sir. 411. Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. Now we got a mile down there. See how many captain's points I got out of that. 11,000, 19, 900, 19 going to it, 900 to the good. That wasn't so bad. Let's see here. I think we got two more of like one more of those left. Or is it two? No, one more time. That'll put us over by two on that battle pass. Let's see here. Now, I know I ain't got enough to put with it to finish it. It'd be nice, you know, if it did, but I don't. We need 41 more thousand required. We might be able to get it here soon. That'll make it, that one, yeah, let's go German line there. shelving. That belongs in the shelving. Let's run one of these with the shelving here. I think I've used it, haven't I? Yeah, I have. I've been wanting to play with it anyway. It's a good ship, the shelving, man. All those ships down that line, I've kept them every one. They're all torpedo battleships. Every one of them are. Really good, man. I think one of them up that line isn't. I think it's the Tier 5 one or Tier 6. From whichever one I have until the end. Let me see here real quick, because I have all of them. And I'm wanting the Hanover. That's what I'm saving to buy. I need 20 more K to get it. I think it's after Mackenzie had them. Let's go to its equipment. I don't guess it does. So it was from the Mackenzie on. Has them. I like this mode here as well. It got an objective to it normally, and they about have to fight. Damn dude getting up in 3 hours, he ain't gonna get much sleep, is he, bro? And at 2 o'clock in the morning, or damn, man, gotta be up at 5. Him up that late. I used to do it all the time, man. When I worked 16-hour days. I'd get home about 9 o'clock of the nights. Time I bath, eat, and go to bed. Have to be back up around 3. Gone by 3:30 or so, at least 15 till 4. A lot of times I'd try to preload my truck so I wouldn't have to do that, and I could just get in and go on. If not, then I'd have to load my truck. Then drive 6 hours. Yeah, well, for my first load, drive 6 hours. Haul 2 more loads to go. Bring a load of gravel back with me. Gotta get gravel Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Them work weekends. I take weekends and work on my truck. So I did that for years and years. Last just got tired of traveling like that, and I got a job closer to home. I could go to work in about 5 minutes. Wasn't that far from home. Right in the area I lived in. Then we worked that job out. took about 10, 15 minutes to go to. Then we worked that out and ended up getting another job even closer. It was about 5 minutes. I leave my house and get in a little tandem I drove. I'll do a little loadout beside the road. Never got off the hard top. I did that up until I retired. Well, until I got bad enough shape I couldn't work anymore. I guess Penn's about dead. That's the shit you'll do for your family, dudes. I mean, really. That was the easiest job I had. I took a hell of a pay cut to do that job, but at the time I really didn't have no choice. About that, I was going through a divorce and was having to raise my daughter by myself. So, I mean, that's the truth about that. When you let's try another one here. I mean, goddamn, that ain't gonna work. There's a couple times I took a job on the strip, ended up having to work up in the head of a damn holler and not see nobody. It was good jobs though, and was union jobs. I went to North Carolina and lived about 2 years. Worked on a construction company. That was literally the easiest job I ever had. Worked 8 hours a day. We worked from 8 to 4, 5 days a week. Wished I'd never come back home. I would have stayed there. Would have been better off. But wasn't the way it was meant to be, I don't guess. Ended up coming home and married my first wife. Divorced her. Married my second wife and was married about 17 years. I had my daughter with her. I married another woman after that. I married her 6 months. And she had went in an older marriage. I didn't even know it. Sure I had. Yes. I went a couple years, well, more than a couple. Well, a long time thinking I was divorced from, or I was married to her. I wasn't. In all honesty. Truly. Well, went quite a few years thinking I was married to her and I wasn't. Then, I think, well, now what my wife I have now, she's Filipino. Damn, what the hell's up with this, man? 5 minutes and still ain't got a game, bro. We'd have probably come out better staying playing operations. Let me turbo sense. Let's see what else we can find during the news. That's the fastest U.S. internet provider. I don't even know, but I would say Snowflakes or one of those. We'll find out, won't we?
There's a new internet service provider holding the championship belt. AT&T
Okay.
Fiber came out on top as the fastest fixed ISP in the U.S., registering a median download speed of just under 349 megabits per second in tests collected by Ookla from January through June of 2024.
Huh.
This news comes after Cox Communications nabbed first place in the speed test company's previous 2 reports in the latter half of
We got that
2023.
shitty ass
So,
fucking
what
Frontier,
changed?
bros. That's
One
shit.
major factor is that Ookla now tracks AT&T Fiber's performance separately from AT&T Internet, the company's DSL offering, and AT&T Internet Air, its 5G fixed wireless home internet service. That move saw AT&T
5G?
Fiber register a median download speed of just under 349 megabits per second,
Cool.
which is quite a jump from the 245 megabits per second AT&T scored in the previous report from the fourth quarter of 2023.
That's 5G,
Overall,
bro.
AT&T Fiber led Ookla's report with a 360.85 speed score, a
That's
metric
good.
the company uses that considers a provider's download and upload speeds. Verizon, which also boasts a fiber optic internet service with its Verizon FiOS, was running well behind in second place with a speed score of 269.47. 3 cable internet providers rounded out the top 5: Cox, Xfinity, and Spectrum. In previous years, the company would announce the results of
Let me
all
see
the
something,
information
bro.
it had gathered from the millions of daily customer interactions with its speed test NetTool every 3 months. This is the first time Ookla has released a half-year report, with the current statement covering the first 6 months of 2024 and giving insight into the performance of the internet services we all increasingly rely upon. Ookla is an internet speed test provider that collects data via its speed test NetTool, which gathers insights from millions of customer users of that speed test. CNET frequently uses those findings to help inform our internet service provider reviews. We also use Ookla's speed test info to help compare and contrast internet performance from city to city or state to state. Why do these speed tests matter? Every internet service provider wants to claim the title of America's fastest ISP. It gives them bragging rights to shout about how they've got the country's fastest download speeds. As recently as May of this year, we wrote about how Spectrum was named the fastest ISP in the US based on an OpenSignal report. So what does this all mean? As is often the case with home internet service, many variables exist. To be included in Ookla's study, an ISP must appear in 3% or more of the test data collected during the 6-month window. Some super-fast regional providers, like Ziply Fiber, which offers a super speedy 50 gigabit or 50,000 megabits per second plan, might deliver higher median download speeds than the providers shown above, but don't reach enough households to meet Ookla's mark for national inclusion. In CNET's ISP reviews, we stress that while speed test data is helpful and can give a snapshot of your internet connection performance at any given moment, it's not definitive or perfect. Many things can affect a speed test, including whether or not you're using Wi-Fi or a hardwired Ethernet connection, the time of day you're running the test, and so on. Because of those factors, not everyone who uses AT&T Fiber can expect to experience those speeds. Rather, it's a benchmark of what a typical U.S. customer might expect from that ISP. An Ookla spokesperson once told CNET that the report aims to more accurately represent the typical performance that consumers actually experience on a network.
So
It's
they're
tempting to
supposed
look
to have
at
it done
reports
by
like these and assume the
2025.
top-ranking company is the best internet provider.
I hope so,
That's
man.
not
I mean,
exactly the case. While AT&T
they're
Fiber
supposed to
has
put
ranked
fiber
highly
optic
among our
through here.
overall
They've
ISP
said that
scores,
for
and it received the
since I've
highest
been here.
score
But
among all ISPs in the most recent American Customer Satisfaction Index report. It
I
might not
haven't
be
seen
available
it.
in your
We'll put
area.
it that way.
Or there could be a regional provider, not represented in Ookla's report, that might provide a more compelling reason for your business. Download speed and speed test results can be important factors in your satisfaction with a broadband provider, but they're not the only thing.
Yeah, okay. I don't know about all that. I know that at the end of the day, they've that they Biden says best to pass it. Yeah, I'd say probably is in his case. All right.
President Joe Biden gave an Oval Office address to the nation Wednesday night to explain why he dropped out of the presidential race and outline what he hopes to do in his remaining 6 months in office. Vice
He does
President
6
Kamala
months.
Harris is
Well, I guess
pushing
he
ahead
does
with campaigning
December
for President days
and,
after Biden's
Jan-
decision.
Then
With
the
enough delegates
6th to
secured
January,
to
I
become the
think, is
presumptive
when they
Democratic nominee if they keep to the
something like
Harris
that
has held her
around
first
then, or
campaign rallies.
they
Donald Trump
inaugurate
attacked
the
Harris in North Carolina at his first rally since Biden decided against running for re-election. Latest developments July 24, 8:53 p.m. Biden speaks to staff after speech amid cheers. Shortly after the president delivered his remarks, massive applause and cheers were overheard pouring out of the White House, where hundreds of staff had gathered to watch their beloved boss deliver his historic address.
Shit.
Biden sounded as if he were using a microphone to address his staff, starting with, "Hello, hello, hello," and being met with roaring applause. At one point, it sounded as if the crowd...
Let's see why they really oppose that motherfucker, bro. I mean,
ABC News'
he
Molly
wrecked
Nagel
this
and
fucking
Mary
country,
Grace.
man.
July 24th,
He
8:47
really
p.m.
has.
Trump reacts to Biden's speech on Truth Social. Former President Donald Trump made 2 posts on Truth Social reacting to Biden's speech, calling
Oh,
it
bitch, it did it
barely
again.
understandable and so bad. He added that crooked Joe Biden and LYN Kamala Harris are a great embarrassment to America. ABC News Lily Ipsa. July 24th, 8:45 p.m. Jill Biden says her heart is full of gratitude. First Lady Jill Biden released a statement on X after the speech saying that her heart is full of gratitude. "Thank you for the trust you put in Joe. Now it's time to put that trust in Kamala.
Shit.
Love, Jill," she said.
Wait till
July
I serve,
24th,
bro.
8:44 p.m. White House staff, family, and Oval Office give President ovation after speech. After the president concluded at 8:12 p.m., he was applauded by staff and family gathered in the Oval Office for about 60 seconds. First Lady Jill Biden and several of the president's grandchildren sat in chairs positioned along the wall to the president's left. Ashley Biden, the president's daughter, sat next to her mother, with her eyes closed, taking several deep breaths during the first few minutes of the address.
Hey, you gonna
The
have to take
First
him out,
Lady held
bitch.
Ashley Biden's hand towards the end. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre and White House Communications Director Ben LaVolt watched the monitor set up in the back of the room. The president's top advisors, Mike Donilon and Steve Ricchetti, were also at the White House to observe the moment. ABC News' John Parkinson and Justin Gomez. July 24th, 8:57 p.m. he passed the torch to all of us, Jeffries. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries responded to Biden's speech in a statement on X, saying the president has run a great race and left our country a better place. He passed the torch to all of us.
That's a damn lie,
It
bro.
is now our responsibility to save American democracy, he said. / July 24th,
In all honesty, that's a damn lie, bro.
accomplishments. The president looked back at his accomplishments in office, noting that the country was still reeling from the pandemic and bounced back. He
Bullshit.
cited the 12 million new jobs created, increasing wages, and
created them,
declining
bros.
inflation. We're literally rebuilding our entire nation, urban, suburban, rural, and tribal communities, he said. July 24th, 8:21 p.m. Biden expressed
Well, he
his
also
gratitude
has
for the
them.
office he long sought. Near the end of his speech,
Gosh,
Biden turned personal as he recalled his roots and long career in public service. My fellow Americans, it has been the privilege of my life to serve this nation for over 50 years, he said. Nowhere else on earth could a kid with a stutter from modest beginnings of Scranton, Pennsylvania, and Claymont, Delaware, one day sit behind the resolute desk in the Oval Office as President of the United States, but here I am. I give my heart and my soul to my nation, like so many others, but
Yeah,
I'm blessed
sure
a
he
million
does.
times in return for the love and support of the American
Yeah, I don't
people,
like
he
Biden,
said.
bros. I'll just
I
be
hope you
honest
have-
about it. I think he's a piece of shit. He's drove our economy in the ground. He's not created no jobs. He truly hasn't. They got 12 million jobs. They give them the fucking immigrants. Period. Period, man. Now this one's going to be the coup de grace on those Democrats.
Washington, AP. The House voted Wednesday to form a task force to investigate the security failures surrounding the
Who would believe
assassination
that?
attempt against former President Donald Trump on July 13th. The vote underscores the bipartisan outrage over the shooting at a campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. Trump came
I
within
mean,
inches of losing his life.
Seriously,
One rally-goer
man.
was
Seriously.
killed and 2 others severely injured. Lawmakers have responded quickly with hearings and widespread calls for accountability.
I need coffee.
The legislation passed by a
This
vote of
damn energy drink ain't cut.
416 to 0. Protecting the safety and security of our nation's leaders is a
And oh shit,
responsibility
wait,
that
no,
transcends party lines.
I'll tell you
House
when I come
Speaker
back.
Mike
Let me
Johnson,
pause that.
Republican Louisiana, said. The task force will be composed of 13 members and is expected to include
It's going to be like shit. What was his name? During Kennedy's. Oh my God, man, that's on the tip. I'll be right back, dude. I'm gonna make me a cup of coffee. I can't. I'll just take you guys with me. I took my earphone out. I was talking to Dana with. Damn, what? Can't remember the name of that bored dude's dadgum, man. But it'll come to me. Anyway, they investigated that Oliver Stone ended up taking all that, and I mean, in honesty about that and all that, I always felt that that should have been on point, man, of the history about JFK, because he really researched that, man, and I always said it was the government that held him back, giving him the recognition he should have got on that film, because I mean, let's see, Costner was in it, Kevin Bacon, He has some big name actors in that film as well. If you haven't watched it, you should, because I mean, in all honesty, I think that's about the best laid out example of that I've ever heard given on it. He don't go. He doesn't pick a side about it. He puts the evidence out there and lets you decide for yourself. Like Oswald. Oswald went to Russia and lived, man. I mean, at a time that the Cold War was blaring big. You got to remember, Kennedy had threatened the Russians with nuclear war. And he wasn't joking, man. I mean, and then he had that fiasco in the Bay of Pigs with Fidel Castro as well. I mean, and then I always had the problem about President Kennedy's assassination is that when you watch it, you realize he was shot from the front, and nobody really touches on that subject. That it's obvious that President Kennedy was shot from the front, because you can watch the back of his head blow out. And that was the impact from the bullet impacting and swelling. Bullets not up. They make like nothing like they are, man, unless they're full metal jacket. And according to what they said, they shot President Kennedy with. In my honest opinions, I never bought in that bullshit that he took a 6.5 Battalion boat action and could pop 3 shots and miraculously hit him. Besides, the magic bullet, they said it went through Kennedy, hit Conley, and magically ended up on the gurney of President Kennedy. And the bullet never looked like it ever been poured. Looked like it just been pulled out of its case and then thrown down. Truly, man. I mean, when the Warren Commission, that's it, the Warren Commission, when they went through all that, man, and Oliver Stone got a hold of all that, and he made that movie. I mean, in all honest opinion, after you watch that movie, you do really realize that it's more than a conspiracy theory about that. Kennedy had pissed the mob off. He had also, they were scared of him. They were scared of Kennedy, man. In all honesty, they were truly scared of John F. Kennedy simply because they thought he was going to cause the World War III. That it was going to end in a nuclear war. And I honestly believe he paid for that with his life. Wasn't just that, man. Wasn't just that. You had him and Bobby both laying around with Marilyn Monroe. You had, like I said, you had Oswald. He had lived in Texas, or in, well, he was in Texas living when he did that, but he had lived in Russia and met his wife there. Now, he met his wife in Russia, married her, and was able to bring her back to the U.S. Now, Oswald said from the beginning he was a spy. Said that from the beginning, that he was a spy. What you doing, Otis? It feels fairly good out there, Otis. We're going to open the door up. But now, Oswald said from the beginning he was a spy. And when you really look at it, tends to look about like what he really was. That Oswald was a spy, and that he had done exactly what he had said. Now, I think it's like what do you think? I'm a patsy. He said I'm a patsy, and one of the last interviews that they got to do on him for Ruby miraculously waltzes right in a Texas police parking garage with a 38 on him, walks right up to Oswald and shoots him. So, can you say that, in all honesty, can you honestly say somebody wasn't trying to hide something? I mean, in all honesty, because it really looks like somebody was trying to hide something. Pretty bad, too. Like I said, you got Kennedy. They're scared of him. His own party was. And you tell me how Lyndon B. Johnson got to Texas as fast as he did when President Kennedy was shot. Because, I mean, never really heard or seen the excuse for that. That how he miraculously got to Texas that damn fast. Literally, that damn fast. That Johnson got to Texas, kidnapped Jacqueline Kennedy. I mean, what else you call it, man? He forced her on. He took Kennedy's body, took her, made her sit while they swore him in as president. Made her, man. Didn't give her time to mourn or nothing. Johnson went straight and took control. Now, what's up with that, man? I mean, honestly, that Lyndon B. Johnson just somehow know to be in Texas and kidnapped President Kennedy's wife, kidnapped his body, and on his way back to Washington, has him swear him in. I mean, don't seem strange, bro? A bit. I mean, honestly, don't strike you as really damn strange that you got Lyndon B. kidnaps Miss Kennedy, Mrs. Kennedy, the president's body, and which I know there's a little time passed, but you got to remember where we were in technology, aircraft, communications, all that at the time. You got to remember that, man. These weren't the 2000s or 2020s. This was in 1963. In 1963, Johnson, I don't know where he is at. I mean, I've really not read into it about it because, for one thing, I didn't like Lyndon B. Johnson. Just after I believe this or not, my dudes, tell you something you probably don't know. They used to teach history when I went to school. We're ready now, but that's the case on that. That truly is. That is the case when it comes to Kennedy. Hello there, bro. I still the house, sir. My dude. Sorry about that. SUS. Sorry about that, bro. Sus is how you. But coffee, bro. Salute. I mean, that really is the case about that. Look it up. What's that film, man? I mean, in all honesty, yeah, you should watch that, man. It's called, I think it's called JFK. This is the name of it. Oliver Stone wrote it. And then, like I said, in all honesty, wait a minute, I'll look it up here. That was really the case of that. Yep, JFK was the name of it, and he did that film in '91. Costner, Gary Oldman, Dennis Sutherland, Tommy Lee Jones was in it. John Candy, I remember John Candy being in it, and Kevin Bacon. Joe Pesci, Jack Lemmon was in it, Sissy Spacey, Ed Asner. I think Ed Asner played Ruby, didn't he? Best I can remember. Warren McCaff. Well, I didn't know Warren McCaff was in it. Michael Rooker, he was in Walter Matthau was Senator Long. Guy Bannister, he was an associate of Ruby's. That's how that went. I know Costner was Jim Garrison, and Gary Oldman played Oswald. And Clay Shaw, that's who Tommy Lee Jones played. These were real people that they portrayed in it. I'm trying to remember here. Gene Hill, Governor Conley, Randy Means played Governor Conley. I forget who they got to play Kennedy in it. I'm looking, bro. I don't say they didn't. I don't say they got to play Ruby in it either. Steve Reed played John F. Kennedy. I mean, it was a really good film, bros. I mean, to the best I've seen, like with the Protruder films and everything, which I think they used the Protruder film in it as well. it's the closest I've ever. Historically, Oliver Stone did deserve that when it come to that. He truly did, because I mean, in all honesty, man, he was pretty well on point. He truly was when it come to that film, and he damn, baby, we got that chef and sunk right off, didn't we? We're going to go back to playing the operations to try to make up some cash and to finish this guy here. But we'll have to go better. We'll have to go lower than that, man. I mean, we need to go to the Hearst, whatever they call it. I mean, if you haven't seen that film, I know it's considered a classic now. It's over 20 years old, but well, made 91. This 2024, so it's 23 years old. It'll be 24-year-old next year, which we're really not that far from. But I mean, it's a good watch. It really is, because he's took all the data and put it to film pretty well. And I do believe, honestly, in my opinion, he should have got recognized better for that than he did, because I mean, it really was, in my opinion, a historical piece. He didn't stray away and put a lot of fantasy or anything like that in it. He truly didn't. He pretty well stuck with the facts to make it a historical piece, and they denied him that because he pretty well implicated to exactly what it was. I believe the Democratic Party at the end of the day killed President Kennedy. They never accused the Republicans whatsoever. Never. They had been in power for quite a long while.
Send them all to Davy Jones fast. Attention, Task Force Commander. Escort the support ship and floating workshop to the carrier. Over.
I think he was reluctant to go into Vietnam, and they didn't like what he was doing with NASA. And he had give billions and trillions. I think the only reason that he give big money, trillions of dollars, today's dollars. He gave NASA the biggest budget that any president ever had but Lyndon B. Johnson. And I think that was out of guilt that he carried the NASA project on. Because as soon as they did go to the moon, they cut them short of their deal with them, and they ended up being once they did get to the moon, what, they went 7 times, and after that, that was the end of it. And I mean, in all honesty, that was literally the end of it. After the 7th time, I forget, it was Apollo 17, I think, or something like that. That was the end of them. That they cut the budget. It was totally the end. So, damn, we didn't even get to hit that. Been having that bad of luck lately. And they did that all along, that they were still having a war. Now I gotta show you how good the American economy was then. They were fighting a war that really wasn't dedicated to win.
Fighter returning to
Johnson was. He tried to double down 2 or 3 times. He bombed the living hell out of Vietnam. But at the end of the day, he don't know what to call what you could say Johnson did.
Autopilot mode enabled.
They lied, said that they a couple of times they tried to let online shit about Vietnam. Johnson, to get into it, they were funneling them weapons and shit. But he turned around and sent some PT boats there with the pretense that they'd be attacked by the Vietnamese, or Viet Cong they called them. That they fucked up and attacked each other. That's no shit. They attacked each other, 2 PT boats dead, and escalated to Vietnam. That's no lie. That was how the U.S. ended up into Vietnam. Because of their bullshit, bruh. That's no bullshit on that deal.
Squadron commander. According to reconnaissance data, 1 more enemy aircraft
They
likely to remain in the combat zone.
they did do that.
Engine boost activated.
2 PT, they got in a firefight with themselves and about sunk one. They about sunk each other, and that's no shit. And they turned around and okay, Mogami. They turned around and used that to destroy Vietnam. And that's honestly no shit. That's how they the Vietnam War ended up happening. Oh, that's true shit. That's true beans, my dudes. I mean, honestly, that's true beans on that deal. They dumbasses attacked their own damn selves and turned around and that didn't work. Well, it worked, you know. I ended up going to fucking war over it, so it bound to worked, you know.
This is engineer. All stations. I have equipment for light repairs of ships.
We're going to have to go get in it too. There we go. Let's go over and get in this while we're burning like a bitch. But that is truth about that. That's how we ended up in Vietnam. Because of Lyndon B. Johnson wanted it. Wouldn't have it any other way. Kennedy didn't want no part of it. He didn't. Kennedy didn't want no part of Vietnam. That was apparent that Kennedy didn't want no part of Vietnam. You know. He proved that he didn't. You know. He honestly did.
Engine boost deactivated.
But at the end of the day, Kennedy got assassinated and Lyndon B. Johnson become president. And I don't think it was a coincidence, neither, in all honesty. I think that was exactly son of a bitch. Scupper in the side of him and take these torpedoes that's coming at him. If he dies, game's over.
Torpedoes to port.
Yeah, we need to get up there too, boy, because they're coming right at him.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Oh, whew. Damn, boy, about scared there, dudes. We didn't whack that one. We hit that one. Nope.
Raptor, Task Force Commander here. Training. Copy.
Damn, bro, but we need a lot more points than we've been scoring, bros.
Enemy cruiser detected.
You know, we really do. Come on, little dude. We got him.
Setting up to take cover behind the nearest island. Full ahead.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
This is Raptor. Air wing is ready for duty. Over.
Enemy battleship sighted.
This is Raptor. Propulsion plant out of action.
He's gonna stop right here.
Time for repairs required. Need cover from Allied squadron. Dropping a
Okay.
screen would make sense.
Okay, ain't got one, bro. Ain't got one. I'll smoke that bitch right there, though, like a seagull. Okay. We're gonna have to stay in a minute and try to get our health back up here. Damn, bro, that's I should have got him. It did.
We've sunk an enemy aircraft carrier.
But that's the truth about that, yeah. Johnson absolutely wanted Vietnam. The French, I'm pretty sure it was the French, had been trying to take control of Vietnam. And there was a massacre. Westmoreland, he wrote a biography and stuff after Vietnam. He was like I said, he created the cavalry with the choppers, and they oh shit. Okay, well that wasn't bad. I thought it would be, but it wasn't. And they ended up pretty well, like I said,
Doctor, time's up. I can't wait any longer. Moving out.
That movie's called We Were Soldiers, and that is from his biography. Or he wrote the book of it, rather. He was the one who wrote it. And so I would say he's about on point of it, you know, myself. That he was straight up on point with it. It was one of them deals or about that. They come on, bro, let's pull off of him. But they my honest opinion of it, they definitely the Democrats had Kennedy assassinated. I'm a wholehearted believer of that they did. Yeah, you can whack that bastard right there. I think we've done let it go across 240. To even think about hitting it, but you can. Yeah, well. He should have been another aircraft carrier. We basically took out everything in the map, which I think we have. It'll come back across. There it comes. That's how we hit it.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
But that is the deal about that, bros, really. You should honestly look it up because, like I said, it's good. Both those films, bros, they're on point when it comes to that. When We Were Soldiers first started, they go into where the French was occupying Vietnam, and how they scalped them and killed a whole battalion of them before they ever know what really hit them. And I'm not 100% on that, which I'll look it up real quick, but I'm pretty sure that they had been there since in the 50s. Let me get this, go back here. France occupied Vietnam from 1858 to 1954 as part of the French indoctrination colony. The French conquest of Vietnam was a series of military expeditions that began in 1858. The siege of Da Nang and the occupation of Saigon in 1859. The French defended the Vietnamese and their Chinese allies in 1885 established French rules over the country in 1887. The French incorporated Vietnam into the French Indochina colony, which also introduced Cambodia and Laos. Colonies was officially known as the Indochina Union until 1946, when it became the French Union. And that's when the U.S. stepped in. Went to Vietnam. Okay. What started twice, according to Harris, started in 1955 through April 1975. That's what, but I'm pretty sure that we didn't get it yet. 64 is when the U.S. got into Vietnam. It started August 5th, 1964, and ended March 23rd, 1973. Well, I tell you what president started Vietnam. The major initiative in the Lyndon Johnson presidency was the Vietnam War. By 1968, the United States had 548,000 troops in Vietnam, and had already lost 30,000 Americans there. Johnson approved the rating had dropped by 70% in mid-1965 to below 40% in 67. And with it, his mastery of Congress. What officially started the Gulf of Tonkin's resolution. During joy of the Gulf of Tonkin, President Johnson ordered retaliatory bombing military targets in North Korea. Congress soon passed the Gulf of Tonkin resolution, which gave Johnson broader war-making powers. Like I said, they got into it with a PT boat and ended up shooting their own damn selves, and escalated into Vietnam. From 1964 through 66, 184,314 South Vietnamese, 514,000 including the militia casualties and losses. U.S. lost 1,928 killed by South Vietnam, over 11,000, and North Vietnam 38,000 were killed. So they had a higher casualty rate. It was the jungle warfare, brother. They just couldn't They just couldn't, they didn't know how to fight them. There we go. Okay. And they ended the war in April of 1975, while Nixon was in office. The Vietnam War ended April 30th, 1975, when North Vietnamese forces took out control of Saigon, the former capital of South Vietnam. War ended as a result of combinations of factors, including the signing of a peace accords in Paris in 73 and domestic and congressional resolutions to re-engage in the war. Nixon called the Accord agreement to end the war to bring peace with honor in Vietnam and South Asia. But some historians believe motivations were more about reflections of avoiding losses in the war before 1972. Unlike Vietnam, it says unlike Afghanistan, which fell before all U.S. troops could be withdrawn, the South Vietnamese government remained in power for more than 2 years after the January 23rd peace accord. Here, Bobby Richard Nixon an agreement. That's how come Nixon was out of office and Gerald Ford mastered that fiasco. Because he truly did. Gerald Ford, dumb fuck. He mastered every bit of that fiasco on his own. Ford did. They had a time to be out there. Ford limp decked them and caused them to end up being what it was. What it was a damn catastrophe, like Afghanistan. Trump had a good plan. They would have executed it perfectly. Dumbass there, man, I don't even know what you call what that dumb motherfucker did. I mean, in all honesty, dudes, Biden's kind of dumb, man. Punch drunk's what Biden is. And I mean, in all honesty, well, it's good what you call what the dumbass did, you know. Oh, that's nice. That's a permanent. Hardy. I think that's this ship, right? Hardy, I guess it's called, yeah. We ain't too far from her, are we? Not really. We'll get them French token them containers at the end of it. Still got 13 days of it. But, that's very true on that deal there, dudes. He did do that. I mean, he really did. he did a lot of shitty stuff. Biden has. I mean, he ain't got nothing to tout, bros. In all honesty, Biden doesn't. Make your TV a smart TV. Mine is. Boy, in the hefty prices. Buy your Roku box, motherfucker. That's how you do it.
Watching television is not as simple as it used to be.
Yeah, it is.
Previously,
It's
the
simpler.
queue of shows on your DVR only competed with live programming. Now, it's also facing off against the plethora of content offered across multiple streaming services.
I mean, it really is.
Smart TVs have made streaming content even easier, but many older televisions are not equipped to bring that digital content to your big screen. Start the day smarter. All the
Okay.
news you need in your inbox each morning. You can purchase a new television with streaming services and other apps built in, but that's often a costly and unnecessary decision.
Good luck.
Instead,
and fair seas.
there's a simple solution that can help you easily stream all your
Autopilot
favorite
mode
content
enabled.
from the comfort of your favorite chair.
Uh-huh.
Watch this video to see the different ways to make your TV a smart TV.
Yeah, okay.
How to make a TV a smart TV. The
Uh-huh.
simplest way to make your television a smart TV is by plugging in a streaming device and connecting it to Wi-Fi.
Roku box,
Some of the
bro.
most popular
Roku,
streaming devices
dude.
are
don't
Amazon
have to
Fire
pay
Apple
no.
TV Roku Chromecast. It's worth noting that Apple TV is not the same thing as Apple TV Plus. Apple TV is a physical box that plugs into your TV, whereas Apple TV Plus is a streaming service like Netflix, Hulu, or Amazon Prime. Essentially, these devices do the same thing, so you can choose the one that works best for your needs, lifestyle, and budget. The Fire, Roku, and Chromecast devices tend to be most compatible with Android devices, while Apple TV is most compatible with Apple products. This does not mean they won't work with the other systems, but it may require some additional steps or apps. The cost of the streaming devices does not include subscriptions.
Roku, bros,
to
you
any
don't have to
streaming
pay a
services.
monthly
You will still need
subscription. There's a lot of
subscription
free
and login
channels
to
on it.
access
It's
the
well
content
worth
they
it.
offer.
Roku
Looking
is.
for reliable broadband service? Check out options in your area with
Truly
no
is,
saving
man.
internet.
I mean, honestly.
How to cast to the TV from a phone.
I've
You
had
can access
Roku
the
for
content
quite a
that
few
you're watching on
years
your
now,
phone
and
or tablet to your TV with ease. To cast a show or movie
honestly
from a
love it.
smartphone to a TV, tap the AirPlay, Apple TV, or Google Cast icon in the video player on your smartphone or tablet. Tap on the
Amazon,
streaming device in the list that appears. The content should appear on your TV. If the device
Fire
isn't showing up
sticks.
on your phone or tablet, check
I
that
know
your
they could
TV
hack 'em
inputs
and
are
shit there for a
matches
while,
when the
but I
device is
don't
plugged
believe in doing
and that
stuff
the
like
device
that,
and
so,
smartphone are on the same Wi-Fi network. Reviewed approved tech recommendations. Purchases you make through our links may earn us and our publishing partners a commission. Reviewed helps you find the best stuff and get the most out of what you already own. Our team of tech experts test
I mean,
everything
no,
from
honestly,
video
I
games
don't-
and laptops to
I don't
speakers
believe
and
in doing that
TVs,
shit,
so you can shop
you know?
for the best of the best. The best game console, Nintendo Switch OLED top Nintendo Switch charger, Anker Power Core Essential 20,000 our favorite wireless keyboard, Logitech Master Series MX Keys Best
But,
Xbox gaming controller, Microsoft Bluetooth Elite
hell
Series
yeah, you
2 controller editor's choice
can do it on the consoles
Apple
now, man. I
2023
mean,
MacBook Pro,
in all
13
honesty,
M2
you know,
Pro most
if
powerful
you got
VR headset.
PlayStation,
Meta Quest 2 the
PS4,
best Sony 4K
Xbox
Ultra HD TV, a 95K
1X,
series top
or,
streaming device. Roku
those.
Ultra
So, I
2022
mean,
best
you-
gaming
no
headset.
problem, man.
Steel Series Arctis Pro
Really?
high fidelity gaming headset top rated gaming. Monitor Acer Predator XB253Q monitor. This article originally appeared on USA Today. How to make my TV to a smart TV. Follow these easy steps to avoid a hefty price tag.
If that's what you're trying to avoid, man, all you gotta do is buy your Roku box, bros. I mean, they're honestly well worth it. Truly. You'd be surprised, man, how good the Roku. I mean, not just the. It's not just the box itself is good. It's like Roku themselves has their own channel lineup, like network TV. You and plus, if you'll put you up, which I have one antenna, you can You can honestly, man, you can honestly, yeah, I knowed it, man. We need to hit that back one. They'll knock her shit out too, boy. But, on that deal, man, you really can. Roku is the way to go on that one. I'd definitely recommend it to anyone, man. I mean, like I said, I think I've had the Roku for, I'm wanting to say at least about 5 years now. Along that line. About 5 years. And, man, I love it. In all honesty, I do. Which, you know, I got Amazon Prime. I used to buy Netflix. I don't buy Netflix anymore, man. I mean, too snowflaked, man. Too snowflaked. I don't go for the snowflake agenda. I honestly don't. I think that's bullshit. It needs to stop. That's the truth, man. It needs to stop. I mean, I'm for sure people feels the same about it. Like with the gays, dudes. Keep that crap to yourself, bro. Nobody wants to know your sexual wants and needs are, dudes. You should keep that shit to yourself. In all fairness. Because it would be better in the end that you did, you know. No one cares. But you're trying to make them care, and they don't want to, bros. And they can't seem to understand that no one cares. Period. You know.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Shit. I mean, really, they don't, bros. I could get less shit. Honestly, I could. Period. When it comes to the gays. But and honestly mean that, you know. Nothing toward them or nothing of it. Don't care. Don't care. No skin off my ass. Period about it. It's not me for one thing. I'm not the one got to answer to God or anything about it. So, honestly, don't care. They try to make you care. Nobody wants to know what your sexual preferences are. I don't want to know what a straight man says about his lust for a woman. I got my own, you know. I like Asian women. But ain't no need to lie about it, dude. I mean, but end of the day, nobody cares. It's the want to make you care bullshit. And I'm like, I'm still not wanting to fucking care, man. Son of a bitch, man. Come on, bros. Shit, we're gonna catch one beside your. And it knocked all her shit out. What kind of damn shit was that, dude? I mean, really? Holy shit, man. But that's the truth about that, bros. Nobody cares, man. And it's them trying to force that bullshit on you. That's what makes it bad, man. You know? Nobody cares. It's that you mad because they don't. That's my biggest problem with the gays. Nobody cares, but they try to shove that shit down your throat, man. I believe in a man and a woman, husband and wife, what the Bible says. And I'm sorry, I do. I'm not sorry on the behalf of that. I'm truly not, you know. I'm not sorry a bit. I'm not going to apologize because I believe in God. Not one bit so ever am I going to that I believe in God. I'm a firm believer in God. I'm a stage 4 cancer victim. So, you're damn right I believe in God wholeheartedly. God's the reason I'm alive. You want to talk miracles? I'll talk one with you. This is a fact. I'll throw some facts at you about it. October last year, they diagnosed me as having cancer. I went from October till January trying to find out what kind of cancer I had and how bad it was. I know that it was lung cancer. Okay. Went from there to in January, I was told I had stage 4 lung cancer, and that I was going to die. I had weeks to months to live, if that. A month, maybe a few weeks. And here we are, going on 8 months later, and they about got my cancer in remission. No shit, dude. Straight up. That's a no shit, straight up deal. About got my cancer in remission. So, I got every reason in the world to believe in God. I don't credit doctors for my healing. I do, but I credit God because of one simple fact. He's the one that's kept me alive. They had me dead, dude. That's a fact. They had me dead. No shit.
Engine boost activated. Fighter airborne.
I mean, that's honestly no shit on that deal. So, that's why I feel and believe the way I do, dudes. I'm sorry, but no, that's just the truth. That's how I feel about it. Period. Period, man. The good Lord, he's kept me alive. And I believe that wholeheartedly. Like I said, you want to talk miracles, there you go. January of this year, they flat out told me that I'd be dead within a few months at most. And here we are, almost 8 months later, and like I said, my cancer's almost in remission. So, I say again, you want to talk miracles, there you go, dude. When they first started giving me chemo, or not chemo, but radiation, I took 5 rounds of radiation. They, how many times can we do this one? 4 times. 9, 10, 11, 12. We get 1 time of this one. So we got more than enough to get 1 more out of it, so we should get that. But that was in November. They started me on radiation. I took 5 rounds on them. On the 3rd round of it, they could tell that something was wrong, and I was getting sicker, a lot sicker. And radiation was killing me, literally. By the time I finished the 5 radiation treatments, they stopped. 5 was all I could take. On my 5th one, I was literally dying from it. So they stopped that. That was in last November, going into December. So I went from December to January before and they had been doing tests on me at that point the whole time. So in January, they got the results back. Well, they got them back in the last of December, but they didn't tell me until in the beginning of January that I was stage 4 lung cancer, and it had spread to my liver. He told me then that I should think about a bucket list, basically. Whether I wanted to, things I was needing to do, and things I need to make right with people, whatever. I needed to go ahead and do that because I was dying. And that was his exact words. But,
Autopilot mode enabled.
few weeks, month, maybe 2 months, I'd be dead. And when 14 other doctors said the same thing. So, here we are. I'm 1, maybe 2 treatments from being in remission. The cancer in my liver, they barely seen it on the last scan I had. My lung, the cancer in my lungs, they said they'd shrunk significantly. So, like I said, here we are.
Bullseye.
So if you don't think there's a God, I'd beg to differ with you on that one. Truly.
24 sighted on the
because I feel I'm living proof there is. I'm alive. And that's the truth of it. I'm alive. So, and I mean, I'm going to have to take a lot of treatment. I truly am. They can't cure it. They can't cut it out of me. That's facts. Done been down that road with them about it. It can't be cut out of me.
Ship is on fire.
They've made it abundantly clear to me. There's no cure for it. And I'll probably have to do these treatments the rest of my life. But, like I said, I'm alive. So, you tell me, man. Because that's honestly how I feel about it. Like I said, I know no other explanation for this. Too much.
The ship is on fire.
Damn it. We're just roasting right to the fucking ground, ain't we, buddy?
Autopilot mode disabled. Problem solved, sir. Torpedoes to starboard.
Like I said, bros,
Torpedoes astern.
I mean, if you don't believe that, that's totally up to you. It totally is.
Engine boost activated.
Oh, son of a bitch, didn't mean to hit that one, but okay. Bring that back gun in. Too far out on those. That's the truth about that, bros, and I mean, so I've got every reason in the world to believe in God, dudes. Honestly, I have. So, truly have every reason in the world to believe in God. So, and I do, wholeheartedly. Not just saying that. I genuinely, wholeheartedly believe in God, because there is a higher being. I believe that with all my heart. Religion's been around way too long for that not to be the case, dudes. You know, we're gonna have to come back up out here up the map anyway, so.
Ship damage. Leaving the battle area. This is Commander Jenkins. Things are taking
Never thought it.
Engine boost deactivated.
Damn it. That damn shipper's harder than hell to sink, man. And we're using HP on it.
Reconnaissance.
Well,
Enemy reinforcement approaching.
which way we gotta go up out here? Hasn't really showed it yet, has it? What the hell's that?
Attention. Main task complete. Retreat
Oh,
to
yeah.
the designated area.
Autopilot mode enabled.
I know we're fairly close to it. Somebody needs to go up the map and take those two out. I guess we could do that. There'll be a couple up the map to take out. Now, well, we got 47. We need better than that. Kind of. No, kind of. We need better than that. I mean, really. Well, the guy in that destroyer is going to go up there, but he's about dead any damn way, man. He ain't going to make it. Commander Jenkins there. And the Lord, really, that motherfucker in that's named Commander Jenkins, huh? I guess, or I guess, oh. Too far for us. As of that one, too far for us.
Reconnaissance reporting. The second enemy reinforcement party is approaching.
If you let them come in this bay, you kinda lost, you know. Cruiser, where's the cruiser?
This is
Okay.
Jenkins. Ship is dead in the water and healing. We're seeing...
Jenkins is dead, bruh.
Fighter airborne.
Hammy went downtown to Davy Jones.
Well done, Commander.
Well, it wasn't me, bruh. What can I say? You know,
Engine boost.
let's kick this mule on the ass here. Okay. We're still on HP, HE. busy, man. When I'm rolling, running. Holy shit, boy, we hit all around it and couldn't hit it, huh?
Fighter returning to ship.
Well, wouldn't you know, he'll connect up right up on us, huh? I don't like no whole hell of a lot now on this commander, man, really.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Really, bro, we missed him, I mean.
Autopilot mode disabled.
I don't really believe that bullshit. Damn, boy, there's a hit on us right now.
Reconnaissance reporting. A third enemy reinforcement party is approaching. Enemy cruiser sighted.
Damn, boy. There we go.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
Confirmed penetration.
Okay, I should take that on out. If not, we'll get it. Yeah.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Engine boost deactivated.
Enemy heavily damaged.
Fucker took my damn torpedoes out, huh? Well, at least we could fix them. That my fucking secondary's shooting, bro. Huh.
Confirmed penetration.
Problem solved, sir.
We're that damn close, then would have been going off beat hell, man.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Why put another friggin' salvo in that? Okay. Wow, second blows. You prick.
Reconnaissance reporting. The fourth enemy reinforcement party is approaching.
The ship is on fire. Engine boost activated. Fighter airborne.
There we go. They've knocked it out on that side of the ship's what it is, bros. Damn it. Yeah, two of them hit him.
The ship is on fire.
Well, here we go again. Damn. Yeah, that's what it is, huh? You two punk ass fucks, bro, get out of here, bro. Got 109K is something really not grabbing. You know? I got my stern, yeah. I'd say they're probably dead, dude. You two's, the U3's all left. Guy in Orlando needs to get in there, Kabobber.
Reconnaissance reporting. The 5th enemy reinforcement party is approaching.
Yeah, get in the circle, bro. Quit friggin' around, man. You dudes gonna get took out, bro. Ain't enough of yous, you know. There we go. If you got a whole crew and you make it to the end, or you can take them all out, which they did. Let's see here. What are we? Oh, we're out of those. Which, good while they lasted, you know. We're still quite a bit from that. No, we're not either. We're gonna finish him off, bro. We're gonna put him back in the shipping to matter of fact, we'll put him back where he belongs. Then put it in him. Because I messed up and it was that one, so. So that's how you should be. So, any captain, let's put him back to the cheap ones. Because we still got Halsey to finish as well. You know. I about took over. I'll be right back, bros. I'm gonna go make me a sandwich or something. I'll be right back. I'm gonna shut my doors. It's getting hot in there as well. Alrighty, bros. I was gonna play one with it for the hell of it, but I mean, I got it ranked up, so that's all that mattered to me. I'm gonna watch the local news, that is. You guys please